On Take 30 News, Catherine Street residents unexpectedly face eviction. Relief to parking crisis is headed to MSU. Greek life takes in more members on MSU campus. Your Take 30 News starts right now. Good evening, and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Jae Williams. Some Starkville residents learned that they only have a few days before being evicted from their homes. Take 30's Gabby Deer has the latest.
Apartment complex managers of Catherine Street unexpectedly gave 61 tenants less than a week to move out of their homes. In no time, members of the Starkville community rallied together to help these families. Starkville Strong, a community outreach program, were one of the first responders.
Starkville Strong has offered in return to the household that is going to take that Catherine Street tenant in. We are putting $100 on their light bill while the person stays there, and we're sending a good bit of food for that household. So that's the incentive. If you'll let somebody stay, we'll give you $100 on utilities and then send a bunch of food to your house.
As tenants were given just days to move from their homes, Boyer Law Firm has stepped in to help tenants fight this untimely eviction. Earlier this month, Austin Boyer, lead lawyer on the case, filed an injunction which allowed tenants to have 10 more days to move out of their homes. Austin Boyer shares why he is helping these Starkville residents.
You're talking about a lot of people are disabled and have mental disabilities. Some people, have large families, and so lower income individuals. But to make sure we point out, they are all paying their rent.
Following the court case hearing earlier this month, Judge Joseph Stutter decided to grant tenants time until the end of September to move all of their belongings out. However, with limited affordable housing in Starkville and lack of qualification for federal housing, many tenants will still be left without assistance. With your Take 30 News, I'm Gabby Deer.
The Starkville Board of Aldermen met to vote on a new policy that was implemented where city employees would have to receive a vaccine or would be mandated to wear a mask indoors or resign. Protesters showed up for both sides. Take 30's Carly Thompson has more.
We're fighting for everyone's future.
That's what's being said at the Board of Aldermen's monthly meeting as crowds gathered to protest the vaccine and mask policies on the agenda. In a 5-2 verdict, the new policies will be implemented. With COVID rates on the rise, Alderman Sandra Sistruk hopes this will help vaccine rates rise.
It will encourage more of our employees to get vaccinated. While Oktibbeha County has a low vaccination rate, our city employee force has a really low vaccination rate. The last I heard it was about 35%.
City employees, like our local police department, have to be vaccinated or follow a strict set of rules when dealing with the public.
The city employees who are unvaccinated will 1. Have to wear a mask when interacting with the public or socially distance, 2. Pay a $75 insurance policy, and 3. If they test positive, the employee would have to use their own sick leave in order to quarantine. If city employees do not want to follow these guidelines, they can resign their position. Ward 1 Alderman Ben Carver says these new policies could be seen as discriminatory.
I'm just getting a lot of calls from city employees that are wanting to resign and feel like they weren't given the proper respect needed, for making medical decisions based on their own personal individual meetings with a healthcare provider. They felt like it was a blanket ordinance that maybe didn't pertain to them because they either had COVID already or their religious exemptions or reasons they don't want to have a vaccination.
Citizens like Laura Watley are worried about losing valuable employees and first responders.
We could lose first responders. We could lose, like I said, valuable employees that are not easily replaceable. So as a citizen of Starkville, we rely on those services every day. So, and if we don't have employees to fulfill those services as a citizen, that's going to affect our day-to-day lives.
Carly Thompson, Take 30 News.
Alderman Henry Vaughn of Ward 7 and Ben Carver were the only two to vote against the policy. A new mask policy has been introduced to MSU's campus this semester, and it impacts both vaccinated and non-vaccinated students.
The new COVID-19 policy on campus is kind of irritating Many vaccinated students at Mississippi State University thought that their mask-wearing days were over, but that's not the case after the creation of a new COVID-19 policy that requires all students to wear masks in any campus building. In August, a decision was made to create a new policy relating to COVID-19. This policy is posted on the university website detailing the requirement to wear a mask inside, regardless of vaccination status. This threw vaccinated students for a loop.
I don't feel like if you're in a building that you're in a space that's safe anyway, and you know what you're getting yourself into if you're in a crowded classroom that's not spaced out. So if you're going to be in that situation, then you know what you're doing. So
Dr. Regina Hyatt, the Vice President of Student Affairs, created a task force responsible for keeping students safe on campus. This task force is also responsible for writing the new policy, and they made some changes from last year.
We expected going into the fall semester that we would be in a mask optional situation, and all of the guidance from the CDC and the Mississippi Department of Health and all of those things had sort of changed, and so we were adjusting to all of that.
With the quick spread of the Delta variant, the new policy had to be formed. With that, an increase in pro-vaccination marketing started. This includes more signage around campus, free masks, and vaccine clinics multiple times a week. Clinics are offered on campus throughout the month of September, where students can receive both doses of the Pfizer vaccine. This policy will be enforced strictly until the end of September, where the task force will then reevaluate the COVID case status in Starkville and on campus.
Throughout the month of September, students can receive both doses of the Pfizer vaccine. This policy will be enforced strictly until the end of September, where the task force will then be reevaluated the COVID cases status on Starkville and on campus. A potential solution to an ongoing problem on Mississippi State campus will soon be opening its doors. Our Justin Rumph spent the day finding out what it is.
Mississippi State University will soon be home to more than 500 additional parking spots.
So we started planning the parking garage in 2015. We completed a parking study that showed that we needed some additional parking capacity on the north side of campus. And that parking needed to be hourly, so it give greater opportunities for visitors and anybody else who needed hourly parking instead of those with annual permits.
The contracting team started this project 2 years ago, but the impacts of COVID-19 held the process up nearly a year. MSU senior Anna Grace says this new garage couldn't have come at a better time.
As a resident at Davenport, I'm really excited for this parking garage to be finished. I've gotten 11 tickets since I moved in, so I'm really excited for there to be more available parking for students. Also, it'll really help traffic on game days and free up a lot of extra space.
So then we started the design and planning process, and we started the construction process 2 years ago. Unfortunately, we're a year behind it being completed. We were supposed to be open last August, and we're hopeful now that we'll be completed sometime in the month of October, is what we're being told by the contractor.
The Department of Transit Parking Services anticipates the parking garage to be completed in October. For MSU TV, I'm Justin Rumph.
The new garage is located near the Humphreys Coliseum. Welcome back, MSU. Oh, that was great. Did they hear me say?
The Department of Communication at Mississippi State University prepares students for their careers after college. Students can be active in researching, writing, photography, and much more as print and digital journalism majors. Mississippi State University offers a variety of organizations such as the Reflector. To learn more about print and digital journalism, go to the Department of Communication website.
Welcome back, MSU. The Digital Media Center is looking to draw more foot traffic to the Mitchell Memorial Library. Takia Cummings attended the first ever keychain engraving event and has the details.
In the Mitchell Memorial Library, the Digital Media Center has a new way of customizing.
At the Glowforge, it is a laser engraver. It will engrave wood, acrylic, metal, leather, all different types of materials.
Denise Adair is a technology specialist at the DMC.
It's just a promotional thing where we're doing Hail State, Go Dogs, the paw print. So today is just really to get people in the door and see what the capabilities are, with the hopes that they'll come back.
Friday, folks showed up to the library to exercise their creativity muscle. Ashlyn Newton says she is excited to have this unique opportunity.
I think the Glowforge in the library is a really cool experience for any student on campus to come and really bring their creativity to life, and they can do many different things on different types of materials.
The Digital Media Center finds a cool way to turn this into this paw print keychain and this We Ring True keychain.
You can do people's handwritings, designs you find online, designs you draw yourself. You can do pretty much anything on lots of different kinds of materials.
Takia Cummings, Take 30 News.
Mississippi State University finally welcomes a new sorority chapter to campus. Mary Alex Anders has more.
Come to Mississippi State with hopes and expectations of meeting new friends and participating in all that MSU has to offer. Greek Life at MSU is one of the largest organizations on campus, and that's according to Director of Sorority and Fraternity Life, Dr. Jackie Mullen.
Greek Life brings a lot of great things, and it's not just, I would say, a commitment that happens just while you're in college.
Now MSU welcomes a brand new Panhellenic chapter, Alpha Chi Omega.
I always feel that Greek Life plugs you into a university community from day one. And it allows you to have a place that you can call home, a place that you can find friends, and a place that you can find connections and people to support you during this college journey.
Alpha Chi consultants and representatives have been on campus since the spring of 2021, educating students about their chapter, bringing light to what makes Alpha Chi Omega special, and what they look for in women interested in joining their sisterhood.
We do require a minimum of a 2.5 GPA to remain in good standing as a member of Alpha Chi Omega, and we are also looking for well-rounded women who are going to go out in the community, be members of the community, and help represent Alpha Chi Omega in the best light possible. And we're also looking for women who are wanting to strive to be their best and continue to be their best every single day.
Alpha Chi will be welcoming more women to Greek Life, a new philanthropy to campus, and will be building a brand new house on Sorority Row. The house will be open for move-in fall of 2024, and other Panhellenic chapters are expressing their excitement and love to their new neighbors.
Just thank you, Mississippi State, for being so kind and so welcoming to Alpha Chi Omega. We have truly appreciated and enjoyed our time spent here so far, and I'm looking forward to the next year at Mississippi State.
With Take 30 News, I'm Mary Alex Anders.
B-Day is Sunday, where a group of women will be welcomed as the first ever Alpha Chi Omega member class at Mississippi State. If you wish to get involved in Greek Life or are interested in Alpha Chi Omega, you can contact their Instagram page at alphachi_MSU or visit the Greek Life page on Mississippi State's website. Mississippi State University and Starkville form a unique partnership to benefit young ladies throughout the area. We take a look at the impacts.
A woman, I really truly believe that this job can really affect the community in a really great way.
Ideal Woman of Mississippi State University held a week-long World Afro Day drive in the Holmes Cultural Diversity Center, where they collected hair products. They plan to donate the goods to young girls within the Starkville community.
We try to raise hair products for young black girls who are in need of these different products. And so on a yearly basis, we take these products to young ladies who are in the community who could benefit from having some of these products.
The drive did very well and received many different products such as different hair oils, gels, combs, brushes, and different hair ties.
So personally, I love doing my hair. I love like making sure I have like the curls popping, making sure my hair is hydrated. So giving the children the chance to have the opportunity to make themselves feel good, like having that self-care moment, I think would really impact the community.
All items collected will be taken around the Starkville community to places such as the Boys and Girls Club and different foster care units. Students have until Friday, September 17th to drop off products. For any updates, stay tuned into the Ideal Woman Instagram.
So the weather's been changing. How do you feel about that?
It has. It's been a gloomy week here at MSU, but we started off the morning pretty gloomy, but we've cleared up this afternoon. But what we can expect for the weekend will be coming up right after the break.
As concern grows over the declining health of the world's oceans, veterinary students at Mississippi State are learning how to rescue and rehabilitate vulnerable marine animals. Through a unique partnership between the College of Veterinary Medicine and the Institute of Marine Mammal Studies in Gulfport, Mississippi, students are experiencing the chance of a lifetime. Real-time research of this fragile ecosystem prepares students for a future in providing care for sick and stranded dolphins, turtles, sea lions, and other marine species. At the same time, MSU's advanced diagnostic technology is helping innovate for solutions while improving treatment and outcomes. Not only are the waters of the Gulf Coast opening new worlds of discovery for Mississippi State veterinary students, they are much safer now thanks to this game-changing partnership that's improving life for literally hundreds of aquatic animals. Imagining the built environment of tomorrow is a collaborative dream at the College of Architecture, Art, and Design at Mississippi State University. Learning is experienced in a studio environment that brings architecture, interior design, and building construction students together to solve 21st century challenges. One of only 2 such programs in the country, MSU's curriculum creates a 360-degree approach and opportunity for learning how to work together in the real world, and encourages creativity and cooperation for resolving tomorrow's issues, such as housing for continued population growth, work and life environments for expanding urban lifestyles, and accommodating industrial and technology shifts. Working together gives students a better understanding of the intersection of design and construction, and allows for the kind of creative thinking and practical application that leads to a better future for all.
A gloomy, overcast day is what has turned into our afternoon here as well. We have pretty much the clouds completely covered by the sky completely covered by clouds this afternoon. Our current temperature is 85 degrees. Feels like 95, and that's because of this humidity that is in that really high range. That dew point is at 77 degrees this afternoon. So our satellite and radar, we have a few showers coming from our south that could bring us a few showers or 2 this afternoon, but the heavier of this is to our west. And as we head into the afternoon, our temperatures are going to remain pretty, they seem low, but again, the humidity makes them feel a lot warmer. So we're 85 degrees here in Starkville, 84 in Columbus, and cooler in West Alabama here at 77 degrees. And again, with those dew points are really high this afternoon. So in Meridian, 74 degrees. In Starkville, 77. So again, those high dew points are making those temperatures feel very uncomfortable this afternoon. So looking ahead to our future, with rain into the weekend, Friday night into Saturday morning, we can see some showers, and continuing into Saturday afternoon as well. And through Saturday night, we'll clear out with mostly cloudy skies, and by Sunday, we'll see some more showers once again. So tonight, our low is 71 degrees with some showers and storms. Still going to feel pretty muggy with a little breeze from the southeast at 5 miles per hour. So our weekend, Saturday and Sunday, going to be pretty similar with temperatures there, and showers and storms are what we can expect once again through the weekend. And for the next 7 days, Saturday and Sunday again, showers, thunderstorms. By Sunday, those storms will clear out a bit, just leaving us with mostly rain, and that's going to continue into our Monday as well to start off our work week. And Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we'll start to clear out and see more sunshine by the end of the week and into the weekend. Coming up in sports, Justin Rumph has a record-breaking weekend on the links for a freshman golfer. That and more coming up after the break.
Self-driving cars are the wave of the future. At Mississippi State University, we're blazing trails for autonomous transportation that extend far beyond those the industry is traveling. While most innovators are focused on urban applications, MSU researchers are busy producing the world's first all-electric autonomous SUV for on- and off-road driving. And the approach is so forward-thinking that it's being recognized internationally as a halo project for the automotive industry, providing a potential global impact that's mind-boggling. Autonomous off-road vehicles could revolutionize military, agriculture, search and rescue, and a multitude of other industries and operations. Thanks to this cutting-edge research and development, the road ahead for self-driving vehicles is wide open, and Mississippi State University is leading the way. When the Department of Homeland Security needed help improving critical missions, they turned to Mississippi State University. As one of our nation's foremost aerospace technology hubs, MSU is advancing the capabilities of unmanned aircraft systems in groundbreaking ways. Demonstration scenarios include disaster relief, border protection, search and rescue, and hazardous situation response. For each mission scenario, MSU's flight demonstrations confirm which combinations of aircraft and sensors will do the very best job possible with today's technology. It's a partnership that gets to the heart of what Mississippi State seeks to do with all of its UAS missions, leveraging the capabilities of unmanned systems to protect, improve, and save lives.
Welcome back to Take 30. I'm Justin Rumph, and here are the latest sport headlines. Mississippi State women's golf team dominates at the Sam Golden Invitational. Julia Lopez Ramirez became the first Bulldog to win her first collegiate invitational with record-breaking performance. She led the Bulldogs to a 7th-place finish on the final day. Ramirez was the first freshman to win her debut, lowest individual third-round score, lowest score after 54 holes, and course record. What a weekend for her and the Bulldogs. The Mississippi State football team is on the road this weekend against the Memphis Tigers on Saturday at 3 p.m. The Bulldogs have opened the season with 2 wins for the first time since 2018. QB Will Rogers currently leads the nation in completions per game, which is 36. Bulldogs are looking to take down the 2-0 Memphis Tigers this weekend in the Liberty Bowl Stadium. We hear health tips from the experts to help combat freshman 15 after the break.
Meeting the challenges of a changing world. It's a responsibility we take seriously at Mississippi State University. Today, our outstanding faculty are on the job with a passion that places them among the best in the business. We're launching new classroom models, investing in world-changing research, and providing a college experience that's second to none. Though things may look different, our sights have never been higher.
Freshman 15, fact or fiction? Regardless of what you believe, healthcare experts want to offer some tips to help students maintain a healthy lifestyle. Take 30's Carrington Ashford has the details.
The new group of students on campus, there are some tips students like freshman Marilee Crawford are using to keep themselves healthy.
Freshmen or incoming students who come to college for the first time, just putting on weight from stress or eating more.
A graduate assistant in health promotion says that certain foods may not always be a factor in the freshman 15.
Try to incorporate balanced meals.
Always try to balance your plate with a variety of fruit, vegetables, whole grains, and lean protein.
But also, how often or how much a student intakes.
Keep healthy snacks in your dorm and backpack so that when you do get hungry throughout the day, you have good, healthy options available. And make sure you're sleeping. Sleep restrictions can often lead to increased hunger and appetite. And also work out 30 minutes a day if you can. Any movement is good. Take a walk, ride your bike, go to the gym, dance, whatever feels good to you.
Thank you all so much for joining us today. For more news coverage, follow our social media accounts at Take 30 News MSU, as well as the Take 30 podcast, available on all of your favorite podcast listening apps.